So we've just had an interesting session today which has been labelled Introducing Customer Hub, which is an interesting idea. It's a way of dealing with some of the really core problems that we've got now in customer engagement. Those problems really being the fact that the world has changed a heck of a lot in this last period of time, and what we're seeing more and more is the fact that we confront very complex situations based on the fact that in today's world we're increasingly connected. We are seeing events taking place at a speed that we've never seen before, and the net result of that is, of course, that the world becomes, increasingly unpredictable. So every market is looking at confronting some version of Uber or Airbnb in their own space. They're confronting the fact that their customers are also much more knowledgeable and more capable, don't need the brands in the same way that they did traditionally. And the whole notion of what it is to be successful in terms of engaging with customers is that much more complex. Now, if you look at some of the root causes of that, it's mainly to do with the fact that the way we organisationally deliver those services to customers is that we're set in silos, we are divided by ambition, by our focus points, and at the end of the day it's extremely difficult to be coordinated, particularly in the real-time world that we're now facing. So a customer hub, hopefully, is an antithesis to all of that. It's designed to try to bring together some of the existing competencies that you have got, and the key ones that are probably relevant are customer engagement, in other words the sales, marketing and the service teams, analytics, change management and also collaboration. And if you have a think about those sets of competencies, they're all the things that you need to do in order to be able to both deliver service and deliver sales and deliver marketing in a way that means that you can learn as you go, which is the analytics bit. The change management is all about making sure that you harvest whatever insights you get and deliver change, and then the collaboration is all about engaging the rest of the lines of business in order that they can benefit from those changes. Now, the customer hub itself is physical. It's a place in which you have all of those different skills cooperating together on a very simple basis, that there's tons of experience and tons of evidence that shows put people in the same room, they work better together. So this is an incubation lab for learning what I would call post-silo behaviour. It's a place that you recruit a set of skills for a period of time, maybe 12, 18 months, and you develop them into high-performance teams with the intent that you then push them back into the functional teams after a period of time, having used them as liaisons into those teams so that they bring back a new consciousness and a new way of thinking about how to engage holistically. And overall, the purpose of a customer hub is to provide a low-risk, transformational approach to becoming something other than you are right now. You can call that a digital organisation, but it's one that is fleet of foot and the one that is coordinated. And a customer hub, if you want, is a microcosm of the behaviours and also the skills that you need in order to be able to do that. So that's the theory. What we did today was explore that. We had about 4 or 5 brands who were looking at what that would mean in practice. And we spent the afternoon then examining how they could actually take that idea and introduce it to practice. And I'm very pleased to say that all of them came up with an approach that they could see as being viable. Some of them took a particular problem, some of them took a particular channel, some of them took a particular issue that they wanted to deal with, and used that as a start point for building a particular group of people who could then tackle that problem in the kind of effective ways that the customer hub promises. So we've come to the end of the day. We think that we have got 5 prototypes which should fly, and that's my report today in terms of what customer hubs are all about.